would like to thank everybody who came far and near to come to this event. Such a special, special day for all of us. For us, the Taubman family, thank you so much. Everybody in this room is some of our favorite people, and thank you for attending. Lowell, Robin, where are you? There you go. I wanted to thank you for a truly enjoyable rehearsal dinner last night. That was off the charts. Thank you. Excellent. Alyssa, we are, me and your crybaby mother, we're proud beyond words today. What can I say about you that people either know or they don't know? You're a loving, smart, kind, thoughtful daughter, great sister. Yes, bud. Okay. Just a model granddaughter. In fact, you know what? In case I haven't told you today, which I think I did, you look absolutely beautiful today. I always said that Alyssa was the cutest kid I ever saw. Sorry, bud. But how many times have I said that to you? And now today, you're the most beautiful bride I've ever seen. In addition to this being a special day, I wish my parents and my in-laws could have been here today, although something tells me that somewhere in this room, they're hanging out. So just know that they're here for you, and they're enjoying everything that they've seen that go down. Alyssa, a little bit about Alyssa. She's always been, let's say, whether it be academically or recreationally involved in her childhood. Academically, she was probably, and I know she's going to argue with me about this one, like an A- to an A student. Okay?
Great teacher is here.
Right, exactly. But what needs to be said is that in Alyssa's high school, okay, she was in one of the most competitive high schools I'd say in the country, and the students that came out of that class went to Harvard, went to Cornell, went to MIT, Yale. These were some pretty smart kids. So she was in a great environment. She always thrived academically. Recreationally, a little different. She always did what she could. She played hockey. She swam. She swam on the swim team. She played softball. She crewed. Okay. She even was the manager of the crew team. Okay. I'll say this. I'll say she was a smart student. Athletically, she was okay. Okay? But she always gave it her best. That's the one thing about Alyssa. She always gave it her best, and no matter what team she played on, she was there for everybody. And an example of that is when she went from crew to being the crew manager, because it wasn't enough for her just to be on the crew team. Alyssa is extremely resourceful, okay? As most of you know, and maybe some of Jeremy's family don't know this, I've been in the television industry for 40 years. 40 years, and all I ever aspired to do was to work at WABC, Channel 7 in New York, owned by Disney. That never happened. Okay? No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't make it work. So what happens? Alyssa graduates college and gets a job offer from Disney ABC. Okay? She parlays that into an 8.5-year career. And only recently, this January, Alyssa had an opportunity to work for Peacock, which is NBC's streaming service. And if you haven't heard of Peacock and you haven't heard of streaming or anything, then you're hiding under a rock, okay? Because what she does is put me out of a job in the next couple of years. And I'm serious, because that's how you're going to be able to view all your content. So thanks, Alyssa. As many of you know, and some don't, I'm a huge, huge professional wrestling fan.
Oh, God.
I've been watching wrestling for 50 years. Hey, I paid for this, so you know what? I can say whatever I want. Alyssa, shh. Let me tell you something, brother. Anyway, so I've been a huge wrestling fan for a long time. So once again, instead of me working for Vince McMahon in the WWE, which would have been my dream job, and you know, some people that know me a really long time know that that would have been my dream job. It didn't happen. So what happens next? 2 weeks after Alyssa starts Peacock, they acquire the rights to the WWE. So once again, I get snubbed, and Alyssa's just living out my dream. And one of her responsibilities, not the responsibility, but one of her responsibilities is she's got a programming responsibility of watching the WWE and making sure, you know, that it's all politically correct in the standards, because she's in standards and practices. So I can't tell you, when I get a phone call from her every now and then asking me something about wrestling, it's a gift. It's a gift. Anyway, enough about you, Alyssa. Yeah, really. You really took my life away. I want to talk about Jeremy.
You don't have to, it's fine.
No, I absolutely.
He doesn't like
not only
wrestling.
do I have to, but I want to. Jeremy is, and those who know him well, he's like one of the most respectful. I never use this expression, okay? He's such a fine young man. He really is. I don't use words like lovely or delightful or fine young man, but this guy, he's a fine young man, okay? He comes from a terrific family, okay? He gives himself to others. He's smart as a whip. You know, sometimes if I know I'm going to see Jeremy, I kind of try to think of things that I can talk to him about, other than professional wrestling, okay? But he likes the Grateful Dead, so I'm really... My one wish, on a serious note, is that my parents and my father-in-law had the opportunity and the honor to meet him, to see how lucky Alyssa is to be marrying such a fine young man. Stick with me, I don't have a lot left. My mother-in-law, she loved Jeremy. She loved Jeremy, and he treated her like it was his own grandmother. And I used to just love when he called her Miss Marie, you know? He just, like I said, respectful, and there was nothing he wouldn't do for her. And once again, Anne-Marie and I are thrilled that Alyssa is not only marrying the person she can live with, but the man she cannot live without. That's important. Okay, and I'm getting close to the end. To quote Forrest Gump, which is probably my favorite top 2 movies, other one, Shawshank Redemption. But to quote Forrest Gump, Alyssa and Jeremy are truly like peas and carrots. Okay? They are a great couple. Their love is contagious, and you can see it not just today, but all the time. Anne-Marie and I are very confident that Jeremy will always be there for Alyssa, and of course, Alyssa being there for Jeremy. Please know, and we will always be there for both of you, okay? And remember, and here's one of these little cliches, but it really spells a lot out. Remember that on the road of life, it's not where you go, but it's who you're with that makes the difference. And to Jeremy and Alyssa, I need to paraphrase from a book that I used to read to Alyssa every night. It was called I Love You Forever. And it goes something like this if I can turn the page.
I love you forever. I like
No,
you.
no, don't do that to me.
Just like her mother.
Here we go. Sorry for the delay. I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my kids, you will both be. Now, please join me and raise your glass to Alyssa and Jeremy, to a healthy, happy, successful, and long life together. You're here.